Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, Homestead in the Desert. Here we are on December 10th already, 2020. Anyway, beautiful sunset tonight. Had a little bit of cloud activity today, but nothing really bad. Got plenty of charge in my battery bank, and it's starting to cool down. I'm going to be going over and locking the chicken coop up. But I also ordered the automatic chicken door opener and closer, and that should be here by the weekend. So they said 9 p.m. on Friday, so I probably won't get it till Saturday. But I'll do an episode on installing that. Anyway, yeah, I was going to go down and show you how everything in my greenhouse is just growing like crazy. But instead, I'm going to do a different episode tonight. Strange occurrences. If you remember a while back in some of my videos, I showed down there over the mountains, I showed this humongous craft in the sky, and I'm going to call it a UFO because it was an unidentified flying object, and it was as big as the mountain over there. It's just totally amazing watching the thing. But anyway, I've had some people say interesting. I've had a group from, or a guy from Great Britain who asked me for permission to air it on his show, and I gave him that permission. But yeah, that's I've seen some strange happenings out here, and I've caught it on video. And that one that I shot down there was broad daylight. But that thing, when you see a truck going by right there, and that thing was up over the mountains over there, and it was 3 times the length of that white truck right there. It was big, and that, when I'm talking that mountain over there, I'm talking 43, 45 miles away. So, yeah, it was an interesting thing. You can look back on my playlist and find that one, but if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, strange happenings, right? Well, a couple of times at night here, I've seen these weird lights in the sky. One time, one came up right over when I was sitting over there by the Totkuzi, and I was looking that way, and something came over me. It was a little light, and this thing went from right over me, completely over that horizon down there, which has got to be, I would say 50, 60 miles away, and it only took like 2 seconds. It just shot, and it wasn't all the way high. It wasn't low like an aircraft, but it wasn't all the way high like a star either. It wasn't a shooting star or anything like that. It was just a little white light, just appeared and shoo, straight line, gone. And I got that one on video too. And then another time, I had an orb come from that direction. And I'm looking at this thing standing out my front porch before I turned that into a living room. And I'm thinking, what the heck is that thing? So it just kept coming closer, and there was absolutely no sound. And you can see that video on my channel also. There was no sound to this thing, and it got like right here, right overhead, and it split into 3 orbs and went in different directions, straight up in the sky. Weird. So, we're talking about alien spacecraft and people from other planets and all of that, right? And everybody goes, oh, yeah. Okay, well, today I found out about an Israeli official. This guy was in charge of their space programs or something like that. And he admitted that we have made contact with aliens. And if you Google, now I don't know if it'll work on an Apple phone or not, but if you Google, show me the story about the Israeli government admitting contact with aliens. Okay, those are the words I used. There's probably 15, 20 different news outlets that have reported on that story. pretty interesting. So, yep, they're out there. And it's getting closer and closer to them finally letting out all the information to the people, because we don't have to worry about the happenings like the War of the Worlds, where crazy farmers will be out there shooting down airplanes with shotguns or anything like that, thinking that the critters from Mars are going to kill us all. But yeah, we've pretty much advanced in life enough to know, hey, if they're out there, let me know about it, right? So I think it's getting close to that, because this is not the only time that I've heard stories of government officials admitting that there are UFOs and alien contact out there. And I have a feeling it's been going on for lots of years. I mean, lots of decades. And this was a really interesting thing. But you might want to go on and check that story out, because I found it quite interesting. And I couldn't share the story. I could only do a screenshot and share that through text message and email, but it wouldn't let me actually share the story. And a friend of mine, well, Andy, said that it was on the news, but then it disappeared, and nobody else has reported on it. So yeah, they're still trying to cover things up. I don't know why. I mean, a lot of us do believe it's happening, or it's out there. And some of us have seen strange happenings, strange occurrences. I've seen them out here, and I'm not going to say I haven't. I'm not going to say I've definitely documented alien spacecrafts. They were UFOs, unidentified flying objects. And that's exactly what I saw. I was laying on this swing one night, watching for a asteroid that was supposed to blow by Earth, seeing if I could see that. And this thing came right up overhead of me, right here. And it was doing all this weird stuff all over the sky, just zeroing around. And then it shot off in that direction and was gone in an instant. And then all of a sudden, it was back right over me and going around like this again. And then back over that way. I couldn't figure out what the heck it was, but I did capture it on my smartphone. I haven't posted that one yet, but because, you know, it's like everybody else's videos. I know what I saw. I took a video of what I saw, but why is it that all of the videos are always either in the dark of night where you can't really see anything, or blurry if they were during the daytime? And when I took the one of that big ship down there over the mountains, it was so far away I could not zoom in enough to really get a close look at what it was. I would have loved to have my neighbor's binoculars at that time. That would have been a great thing to capture. And you could clip your smartphone right into those binoculars on a tripod and take pictures. That would have been ideal at the time. I just might have to get me a set of those. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do for tonight. I'm getting ready to initiate the next seed giveaway, which is seed giveaway number 2 and final probably. But on this giveaway, we got some new rules, and I did post those, and I will be showing those in each day's video during the whole contest of everybody being able to register their names up to 3 times a day. And the rules will be posted each time so that everybody will be up to date on the rules, and newcomers won't have to go searching for the rules. They'll be able to see them at the beginning of every video. But one of the little tweaks that I'm going to put into it, when I did a test one the other day, I actually had a seed pack right there on the barbecue. And then I came back and I said, look at the barbecue, and I zoomed in on it so you can get a closer look at what kind of seeds they were. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing tricks on you, because I might put the seed pack on there and just glance by it so that you see where the seed pack is. But then when you're not looking, I'm going to grab that seed pack and I'm going to move it to another location. And then I might scan past it and show you what type of seed it was. So that's going to trick you. So you might say it's on the barbecue, but you can't read what it is. And then later on, if you skip through my video and just get up to where it is, you're going to say, oh, it was cantaloupe seeds and they were on the cactus thing. Wrong. That doesn't get you an entry. You've got to get the right entry. You got to say it was on the barbecue, but the seed pack was cantaloupe. You don't have to tell me it was moved to the new location. You just have to be able to pick out the differences between the two. All right, everybody, that's all I have for today. Thanks for joining me. Comments, questions down below. This is G Bear thanking you for being there and signing off.